we'll pretend that that's the game. If you were going to fight a celebrity, it doesn't have to be a comedian, could be an actor, could be a musician, could be RuPaul, could be anybody. If you were going to fight somebody, say for charity, but if they're going to donate to your charity, because it is an exhibition, but if they're going to donate to your charity, you need a finish.
Yeah.
You got to get a finish. So it's got to be somebody you want to hurt a little bit. Might even be friendly with them, but you can put them down. Who would be your go-to? Give me a guy. I want it to be fair.
Well, here's the thing. What bothers me is when celebrities act like they're tough. Sure. Or think they're tough.
Yeah.
Because, especially actors.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm one of them, by the way, I'm a little guilty of this, but I did enough wrestling. I did enough boxing, taekwondo. I did enough to know how tough I'm not.
Sure.
And I did enough to know that there are a lot of guys built like the UPS man that can change your whole life. So I'm very reverential and I'm very careful and very afraid of any man I don't know, because I've seen how a guy can look like nothing and do ragdoll you, put a wig on you, do whatever he wants. So
this is not a joke, but to interject for a second, there's a UPS driver in my area, like that drives this region, that is a regional MMA champion that fights out of Atlas Fights in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah. There you go.
And he's about 42.
And you mess with him, you're going to have your hands full. You're going to have your hands full, right? And then you'll probably take a little nap. Okay?
Yes. You're going to wake up in a puddle with your pants down.
Yeah, and one of the things about training at a place like Hensel Gracie School or any jiu-jitsu gym is you roll with guys and you realize how horrifying it could be for you if they chose to impose their will. And boxing, there are dudes that can just shut you off so quickly and then nothing hurts more. So again, when I see actors that are actually telling other actors and people who don't know better that they're tough,
Michael B. Jordan.
It bothers me. So I was who?
Michael B. Jordan. Remember he said he would like box Roy Jones.
I saw today Chris Hemsworth was putting out some boxing videos.
Well, Chris Hemsworth is a big kid.
I hear he can box.
He's a fucking 6'5". I want no part of that guy. He's just a Viking. And he's cool and he's, he works hard.
Handsome.
But there are two guys who I would have fought. I would fight. You got to look at it this way. I'm in a bar and the guy starts getting cheeky and he gets a little shovey. Okay. If Chris Hemsworth is getting shovey, I'm a little attracted to him, even though I'm a straight man.
Sure.
So there's already that.
It's
and then I'm jealous of him, but I'm also a little broken because my girl would rather be with him than me.
Yep.
Right.
Store.
And by the way, same goes for Michael B. Jordan. I gotta be honest. He's just fucking. He's kind of undeniable. Yeah. And so I'm already feeling bad about myself. And if my girl cheats on me with him, of course she did. Of course she did.
What are you
and
gonna do about it?
As a gentleman who understands pecking order, I take her back. Yeah. And I apologize to her for not being more like Michael B. We know this, right?
Yeah.
It sucks, but understand your place in the world.
However, we live in.
And for the record, we're talking about Michael Basketball Jordan from the Chicago Bulls, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding.
No, but yes, we are as well. And yes, we are as well. That's a whole
nother world. Yeah.
Even when he has his Hitler mustache, you give him your girl.
You lose your chick in a gambling bet.
That's
his
how
it is.
Saver.
It's what it is.
That's what it is. Thank you. But the two guys, I got to just say it.
I'm super interested because I have two written down. I'm really hoping we cross over.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I'm excited. Mark Wahlberg is when I met him a long time ago. Okay. I didn't like the way I didn't appreciate the way he I was sitting at the same table and I didn't appreciate. He was a little out of line. Just in terms of his sort of, he was kind of a little rude.
I've heard some stories of a little like better than thou.
Yeah. I've heard he's a good guy though.
Okay.
So actually I believe Mark Wahlberg's a great person.
I'm a fan.
And I believe he's, and everybody should be a fan of his. I'm just saying my own experience, at that moment, and this is about, I don't know, maybe 12 years ago, maybe 13 years ago, I had a problem, and I had a bigger problem with the fact that the people around me were talking about what a street fighter and a tough guy he was. And I was biting, I was like, like I would have fought him right immediately. If there's any other thing, I would have gone, I would have just, I'm going. You know what I say? I go, I'm going. Now, yeah.
The thing with Mark Wahlberg, he does a ton of charitable shit. And we will not take that away from him. But just because you do a ton of charitable shit does not mean you're a good person. You could be a enormous piece of shit and give $1 million to charity. And that does not mean that you are not an enormous piece of shit.
But he is a good person, and I've heard too many stories about him being awesome. So now I'm going to chalk up the fact that he's an awesome person. And the only reason that I would have tried to fight him is I'd be a little scared of him because he boxes. He's a tough. He's an actor tough guy, and so I gotta see if I'm as tough. I got to see if I got the goods. So I'm a little insecure. So I'm going to fight a guy who I'm not sure I can beat. That's why I'm insecure.
I will say, The Fighter is one of the better boxing movies where he's Mickey Ward. He looks great in that movie.
Awesome.
Him and Christian Bale. Christian Bale's so goddamn good.
My favorite actor, Christian Bale.
Incredible.
Daniel Day-Lewis, Christian Bale, my favorite actors. I don't know how they do what they do. So if Christian Bale wants to fight me, again, I buy him a drink. I let him smack me around. I buy him a drink and I thank him. Right? He's just better. The next guy I fight 100% is in his prime, Russell Crowe, because I heard he was a bit of a bully, and I read an article written about him being sort of the alpha male in his group, and that's fine until you give me any of your alpha energy.
Until you meet Bryan Callen.
Yeah, and then I say something to him like this. I go, You're butter. You look like a piece of overgrown butter, and I'm feeling like sharp, hot knife. That's how I start the fight. Yeah, I use metaphors.
Talk about a guy that physically just fell apart, huh? Just doesn't give a
see
fuck.
that?
I mean, hey, good for him, but he just doesn't. Just The Nice Guys, by the way, underrated comedy.
Yeah. Look, and by the
Gosling.
way, how about this? Great actor.
Yeah.
Great actor.
Sure.
And if he was in front of me, I'd try to be his friend. So again, I'm a bit of a phony with these conversations. Yeah. Who did you write down?
I actually put down, and these are people that I think you could beat, but one of them I think puts up a fight, and I think one of them doesn't, but would say he would. The one that I think that you're going to get if we're talking MMA, not boxing, I'm going to say you're getting a finish or a 30-27 decision. We're going with AC Slater, Mario Lopez.
I have Mario Lopez is going to be a major problem for me. He's a good boxer. He was a really great wrestler.
Oh, was
I don't know how much jiu-jitsu he's had, but I've met Mario. Mario's a sturdy kid.
Okay.
And works very hard at boxing and very hard at wrestling and loves the game. So I
think you're way off with that, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping my heart's beating right now. But I don't want to box him. He's going to beat me.
Vegas. It's an MMA fight. I'm hoping Vegas sees this. So whenever we do book that fight for maybe Ellis Mania, we'll call Jason Ellis. Yeah. Whenever we do book that fight, Vegas can see this and put you plus money because I'm putting the fucking house on you, Bryan.
Do I get to use my feet?
Oh yeah, MMA, full MMA.
Yeah. Well, now watch this. Watch this. This is what I say. I look at them and I go, I get to use my feet?
And then
see what happens?
Impose is like the Vegas odds just going like
it's shifting in your favor. Did he host
that's what happens.
Did he host Dancing with the Stars?
There are whispers. They go, he's using his feet. His feet. Your feet. Yeah, and then it just.
It's like the movie 21 with all the numbers on the screen. It's like, oh my god.
Pete Rose gets in on the action.
Yeah,
comes out retired.
And I say that, and by the way, I go like this. I go, guys, you don't want to see my feet.
No,
you don't want to see my feet.
Bryan will tear the shit out of his ACL trying to kick you in the face.
My other one.
Goddamn right.
My other guy.
Who's the next guy?
This is a guy who has sparred as a child with Muhammad Ali.
Ooh.
This is a guy
I know who it is.
Godfather is Judo Gene LaBelle. This is Freddy Prince Jr.
Now, Freddie and I box at the same gym.
Yeah.
With the same trainer.
Okay.
And Freddie and I have always been threatening to spar each other. I love him.
Yeah.
We're friends. And we just never got around to it. We were supposed to always meet because I would always go in and spar with the guys. And my coach would be like, Freddie will be here Tuesday, and I would be gone. And then he'd say, Bryan. So we were always missing each other. But we sparred all the same kind of guys.
Yeah.
Sparred the same guys. And Freddie's a very good spar because he doesn't go crazy. So that has almost happened many times.
That would be fun to watch.
That would be fun to watch because I think we're very, very even. I've been told by boxers and by guys who I've sparred with and who he's sparred with that we're different, but we're very even from what I
that's a guy that really appreciates it too. Yeah. Martial arts.
I know, but by the way, guys, do you hear what you're talking to a 53-year-old man and I'm talking about fighting. So I've already kind of lost because that's a little sad.
Oh, dude, that's
all right.
That's incredible.
How quick?
That's where I want to be.
First round? How quick do you fuck up Sam Tripoli?
Sam, I love him so much, but Sam,
he's gonna die.
He doesn't have the endurance.
He's going to die.
Just matter of fact, don't even show up. Just call Ari. Get Ari to do
it. That's it. Yeah. I mean, Ari and Sam beats Ari, but Sam can actually throw.
Hot take.
I'm
Talking
sorry.
about the cardio machine, Ari Shaffir.
Friend of Rushmore podcast, Ari Shaffir.
Ari's heart is too big. Ari is
And
too
it's a
kind.
medical condition.
He's so deeply. Ari Shaffir is actually deeply good.
Yeah.
He's a deeply.
He's the Grinch at the end of the movie.
Yeah, but so is Sam.
Yeah.
Tripoli and like I'm talking about deeply pure. Tripoli and fucking Shaffir are beautiful people.